Okay, Derek and I salute in. We're both in the left lead. So this is going to be a really simple drill. We're going to do it super slow. I'm going to show you. So in Savate box français, it's a foot fighting art. It's not a kickboxing art. I can't just, this is kickboxing, right? Or Muay Thai, I can kick with the shin. I'm barefoot though, so I don't want to kick with my toes in a Muay Thai match with the risk of injuring my toes, right? And even breaking them potentially. So French foot fighting is a foot fighting art. So I want to kick with the toes. I want to kick with the instep. I want to kick with the side of the foot. I want to chamber that knee up high, throw it down with power. What I don't want to do is I don't want to come in, misjudge, or if he's there, and this might be a good kick, but then he comes in and I end up shin kicking him, I'm going to be called for that when we're talking about the sport of it. So the opponent may know that too, so every time they kick, go ahead and kick here. See how I just moved in and I allowed him to shin kick me. So judge is going to call this guy on it. So you got to be careful because some people that know the game of Savate, they'll bait and they'll be like, hey, there's an opportunity, and then you kick. Oh, look what happened. I just did one little shuffle in. Now, it's going to hurt me, of course, that's the downside. But his shin, though that was allowed in Muay Thai, it's not allowed in Savate, okay? So you got to be careful. You got to be ready to readjust. So if I come in, he's got to either drop that foot quickly, change the angle. So typically, if I'm going, just stay there for a second. If I can kick him here, right, boom, but then he moves in an inch, right, look what happens at the shin, right? So if I see him move in, go to move in, I just drop my foot to the low side. So anytime I feel he moved in and my shins might hit, I'll just drop it down right away. I'm not going to continue that same kick. I have to redirect and pivot. So for this drill, what it's going to do is I'm going to bait him. This is a good way of baiting him like this. Leave the foot out. He'll kick it. I'll move back. If he leaves it there, right, I have that split second as it's landing to kick it with the fouetté. That's a whip kick. If he knows that that's coming, all he's going to do is he's going to shove his body in after he lands. So I bait him, same drill, and then when I kick him, look what he did. He just rammed into me, right? So even if my leg got out there, it was more of this part of the leg. And again, it's not kickboxing, it's foot fighting. My foot never made contact with him. No points for me. If anything, I get warned that I'm kicking with my thighs or my shin bone. Does that make sense? So next drill here is same thing. I'm going to bait him, but he's going to spin around. So when he lands, his foot's going to land here, and all he's going to do is, knowing that I'm going to go for that foot, he's going to turn around, lift the knee up, and do a chassé bas, a low thrust kick. So I bait him, he kicks in, but he misses and he lifts the back leg up, he gets me with the foot. He hit with the bottom of the foot, it's allowed. Typically when you hit it with a little bit bend in the legs, then you extend their leg out without hard locking the opponent's knee. Okay, we're going to switch roles. So you're going to kind of leave that open for my baiting. I'm going to kick it, you're going to return fouetté. So I bring the knee up, I whip it, it misses, he kicks it, boom, there's the target. Next time it's going to be a little different. I'm going to counter by shoving in. So he baits, he's going to move a little bit out of the way, but as it lands, I come in, so I'm not allowing him the opportunity to get me with that fouetté or even the chassé, right? Okay, the next one is I'm going to land it, and before he has a chance to really do damage, I'm going to spin around, slight spin with the chassé on the opposite side. So it goes one, we'll go to move the leg out of the way, right, because he's still countering well, and I immediately extend out. So another way to kind of prepare for them not to rush in. All right, so just practice those drills, left lead primarily, but eventually get worked on your southpaw.